Right guys, we're back up. We're back up and we're ready to run. So we're back in the Kenworth W900 long and lowered series, and we're ready to hit the road. Thank you returning viewers for returning to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Right, so we have some airplane engines to carry. Just set up the truck. Alright. Let's see if we can find the road now. Right, let me see if we could have a good haul for this stream here. Last haul, guys, we get into a heap of accidents. We drive terribly. We don't drive good at all. Let's do some couple up and ready for rock, you know. Let's hit the road, guys. Watch it chuck, you know. Chuck look mad, you know. Let's hit the road. pull aside and change out the time. Gosh. Gosh. Okay. Malay pa ako get to it. Keep on rocking, man. I got the 9 pounds, 1,000 pounds. Keep on rocking. Got a little damage on the chip. No joke, man. Alright, let's decouple the load. We're looking good enough. Alright, no penalties. We got a little damage on the chop, but that's okay. I don't think it's like detrimental, so we can run with next load. Let's go and take up our next load to run with. Alright, let me see what's going on here now. No, would I like to carry the excavator, but you're going too far. Right, we had to see like if we could get something for like about 20 grand. We still have 16 grand now with this. 16 grand for like 13 hours on the road. That's mad. That place and our payout so good, you know. 23 grand. 10 hours. Alright, I'm gonna try it with the planter with the 9 hours on the road. We're gonna see if we could carry this in. Let's see, we got to kind of put foot down with this run here. Try to get it in. What am I doing? Guys, oh gosh. Oh gosh. The driver trying to drive through there. You're not crazy. Guys, I must want to know what kind of crazy truck driver is. Alright, let's couple up and let's hit the road. No time to waste. Mr. Samuels, welcome to the stream. Welcome, brother. Everything good? Pull aside and change up the time. Luciano sing a song named Redemption. It have a heavy bass line. I will have to go and look for it. Right now, I'm not getting no audio, no big audio in the ride, you know, but me go look for it still and see those songs. Those kind of songs with like those crazy bass lines just have mad audio in a car to enjoy them. Right now, none of my car them not get audio in it. See? When I mean audio, I mean amplifiers, EQ and them things there. Subwoofer, extra 16 speakers and stuff. When I no audio in my cars, I don't know if I can change that in the future, you know. But I like my little audio, too, you know. As a matter of fact, I don't really want to announce it, but I have some audio home for car, because I had 15 with some audio, brother. I do some audio in a 15 and I had it on. The song kinda alright, I have some of the audio still. Don't know if they're gonna be, I don't know if the amplifiers are still good. But when I'm ready for putting audio, let's see if they're good still, man. If they're good still, I'll be good. I still have the sub box as a matter of fact. This sub box is on my keyboard depend right now. I got a 12 inch. Tiny 12 inch. Mikey General up on it. Luciano does sing some nice song. Rhythm sound like the answer rhythm from long time. Some of them rhythm that has recycled them in a bro. So it could well be the same rhythm. Sometimes they recycle it and they just change a octave, change a something here, change a something there. You know more rhythm that has recycled, bro, and bring out back and man does feel a new rhythm. But if you have a musical ear, you just spot it quick. You know what rhythm they bring back and they just do some change up the bass line a little. the middles and thing is the same thing. You throw it up or throw it down octave or something. Add in one little two thing here and there and just call it something new. That happens all the time. That's what music is about. And all the rhythms always come back, brother. The rhythm never met no real dancehall and reggae. A pack of crap, bro. The old rhythms and them, they will always go back and sample them. Always. Go back and sample them. Right? I keep on pressing this. Yeah, for it. Keep on pressing the wrong button. Listen to me. You see between the 90s, brother, dancehall was mad. Them time there, sir, when you hear rhythm drop, rhythm mad. These kind of things when them a drop now and I call it dancehall, I don't know. You understand? Listen how simple the joyride rhythm is. That is one of the most iconic rhythm, joyride. Listen how simple the joyride rhythm is. And that rhythm that bad all now. Bad. You know, I'm not with it. Right? You see after like the era, the katana and them rhythm there, sir, something went wrong after that. The katana rhythm is a bad rhythm too. Mad rhythm. You understand me? What else? What else rhythm did I really like back in the day, boy? The one with the truth I go hurt them. That was War 21 sing that or War 21? Or oh gosh. Oh these guys oh gosh. Nah, no War 21. I try to remember the name of the group, but it's slipping. But I rhythm that in bad too. The one where I think Bounty been sing, no behave themselves, none of them now. Crazy rhythm. I try to remember the name of the rhythm. That rhythm was mad. I had it somewhere on a CD. I used to play it like all the time. Can't remember the name of it. That was a mad rhythm. And some bad rhythm come out in the day, you know. Now what them I bring out? Then I bring out rhythm again, them I bring out singular songs and all of them songs pretty much the same. They go along pretty much the same line, pretty much the same strings, pianos, everything pretty much the same. When you listen to them carefully, it's just a few variations off here and there. And pretty much the same. You understand? Yeah man, they use them rhythm for song clash and things. You understand? Well, no, you can't. Them songs are go clash with them songs that they have now. They go clash with them songs. Them songs are not built for car and built for thing. They build them differently now. Long time to me, like it had some songs that they built for playing a cars. They not build them songs for playing a. Them songs what we have now not built for playing a cars. They built for clash and them kind of vibe there. Bro. That's still like when man a sung off and thing, the men still I use old tune for sung off and thing because you Not much of the new tune and them good for song now. You understand me? Talking about that, I hope this year, Easter, they bring off the car show. And I hope the car show run. But people want to jump out this year for car show. Not me entering any vehicle or anything. Just going and just enjoying it. The last time we just want to jump out, some politics play off and most of the mad car them from Trinidad not going to come up. They turn back them fellas from the port. I hope that I doubt it would happen this year. I don't feel it will happen this year. I feel this year, I just kind of feeling that this year show over mad. Seeing because I think that happened like 2 years of foolishness happened. The show not going to pop off good. So I feel this year gonna be a comeback. So I want to jump out this year and see what I'm going to feel. I get a partner anytime I want to go them show there and think I roll with. Feel me go link him up and say, bro, let's jump out and run for the Easter. We jump out. And let me see what I want with them cars. Let me see what car them chilly men are hot up now. But we find like car show men still bring a lot of the old school rides and them like. Cause a while now me not see like men like jump out with some like new cars and hot them up. We find like most of the bills them I see. Like from what could I remember, most of the bills and them are old bills are like wow. Wing road and them kind of stuff there so. I can't tell like going a show and seeing something like a Elantra, well it's new car they out. Like them newer like things like newer Honda Civics and them things there so. Hardly see them there so. You understand? I don't know if like people find like the cars and them now like all of them like they look alike too much. They don't like to build them or what? You understand me? But long time people used to like they used to have like the older builds and then they used to have a set of men who used to always build new cars. You understand me? So I remember seeing the Honda Civics and them. All the newer Lancers and them. When the CY was new, I remember seeing CY. What else? Like when Tiana was new, I remember seeing Tianas and them kind of cars there. Build out. But now like we find men. I can't tell the last time I see some like new builds. Like newer model vehicles. Running. Muscle car from back in the day good for car show. Those cars are historic. Like the Volkswagen vehicle. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, it have a segment for that, you know, like. But even that segment, them I notice like people like not fight it too much. They call them the classics, right? Where Mini Cooper and thing. Yeah, talking about Mini Cooper. A 2 Mini Cooper, we never forget that touchdown a big here from Chile. It had a Mini Cooper, a little Mini Cooper van called Baby Animal. And the craziest music system ever here inside one of them things there. Mad enough. And if you hear the thing, the thing been crazy. And it had a time we went to a show and it had a blue mini with some music. And one of the craziest music we ever heard. The guy was playing some Dawe Congo. After that, must see the Monday me go in town. Them time I could have get CD on the block. Me go immediately and go and buy a Dawe Congo album. When me hear that mini, they rock some Dawe Congo. Crazy. And the craziest music me ever hear in that minute. Them 2 minutes there never leave my mind for music. Crazy. You might tell you, brother. Not about clarity, clean and heavy. You understand? But like clarity music. It don't have to be the loudest thing. But it have to clean. Once you see clean and it like loud enough. Yeah, some vehicle come up for the show that they're just noisy. Yeah, them playing you like it's loud, but it's noisy. It's like none of the music not part of properly. Them kind of vehicle I'm talking about, I tell you, clean engineering, bro. You hear every detail in the music, you hear it there. When the song play, the song sound accurate, and that's something where like the clarity vehicles and them people don't understand more. It has some people when they do music and you hear it, a lot of the music does be missing from the audio. But the real audio files and them go be able to tell people like me. When me hear a song and me see you play it and me say nah, that crazy. Because I'm listening for everything in a book. And if I could bring out the things that I'm not hear too, but I'm not custom hearing in the song, more power to you. Because when you do a proper system, things that you normally don't hear in the song just come out of that system. You might tell you. And that are the things we just look for when we hear a system. And we must be able to differentiate everything. No part of the bass must be missing. No part of the mid must be missing. And the voice must sound accurate. There are some people when they tune the voice. Should I go by that station name about? We keep on running. When they tune the voice sometimes those sound accurate now. And that's because they mess it up in the tuning. They just mess it up in the tuning. You can use an equalizer and destroy a song, you know? Or use a crossover and destroy a song, you know? People don't know that. But you have to know the song. When if you listen to the song like flat, you should know how the song sung. So when you go for tune the music, it have certain things you cannot have missing from the song. Some men when they tune the music, you hear tweeter, you hear voice, like voice alone, and then you hear the lowest bass. That is not how to tune a music, people. There is a mid bass that should be there. The mid bass has back up the lower bass. If you don't get a mid bass, then your bass will not hard enough. You understand? That's the bass that's lying somewhere in between 60 Hz and must be 120 Hz or 125 Hz. That bass need to be there. Right? The mid range where lie the mid between the 125, you have a mid, that line in between, that bring out all the details. So your guitar, your strings, your snares, that line within a certain range of the music. People don't know these things, you know? That need to be present in the music, along with the voice, but it cannot overpower the voice. It's to back up and complement the voice. people don't know that. So you have some guys who really know the engineering with the music that cover the important range. It have a range that you could cut out. I can't remember the frequency. But there is a frequency somewhere in between that same bass and the detailed frequencies that you're supposed to cut out, because it's a muddy frequency. If you could add it, but you have to add it real little in the music, because if you add it too much, it muddy up the music. You understand me? It should be there, but it shouldn't be too high. It should be very low. It's just there just to back up the detail a little. You can't add it in too much. You understand? Wagwan Ras Mikey, wagwan, welcome to the stream, bro. These are things that people don't know about. Back in the day when we used to real fiddle with music, you used to have to know these things. When I realized I was the last music me doing at the 15, I was doing some research and I see some fellas that do some things online now even crazier science with the music. That's how we used to tune by ear. But now them fellas not tune really by ear, you know. The fellas who really know to do it. There are some frequencies on them. There are some this and thing where they just play. Back in the day we had this called the bass mechanics that you used to do for tune frequencies. But now they have a different way them fellas do it to get the frequencies right. People feel music is just hook up and play. Music is not just hook up and play. Most of them guys who come and do it professionally and really do it good, it's a lot of science and a lot of maths and things. It's not just tune and do and drive and turn up loud and sound crazy and nothing so. So another thing, when I normally do my little sound systems and them, nothing big to talk about. I never had no like sound system, but most of my systems and my systems it's just for my pleasure. So if you're sitting on the vehicle and you're listening to your like, yo brother, music sound good. It got sound good from outside too, but it's never like crazy loud. Anyway, because to invest in a crazy loud music will cost me a lot of money, and I'm more a visual kind of guy. I go want the car to look accurate. Once the car look nice and it have a little music in it, I'm good. But the music always sound alright. Right? And they pay attention to detail. You understand me? So when the people don't know they have to sit down and do the maths, know how much ohms the amps could go down to and them kind of stuff. And do you find out know if a dual coil or single coil or how much coil I run, and know what to do, know what sound better for you. Right? So 2 ohm, like the lower ohmage, you push the speaker more, but sometimes it tends to sound worse. You have to know how to do. See? But you have to know, it's not just wattage and thing. You have to know your stuff. And your especially your baseline box. Baseline box have to be spec. You understand? You have to tune right and the power for right. See? Because some people, most of the time, that bass box, if you're not tuned right, your bass will never sound good. It might sound alright if it's a little off spec, but the depth will never be correct. You understand? You could just sometimes hear a man out on the road and you hear how you bass it and you tell yourself, that box is not proper. The frequency, the box can hit no proper frequency. Why? Because of how it's not built properly. You understand me? Some people when they hear the box, they know the box moving. You understand? Because some of them don't even know, say, based on how crazy the system is, you have to double up the fly, you have to double up the whatever, the NDF or whatever. You have to double it up, but you still have to keep the spec for the speaker for play. It's a lot that goes into music. Music not just hook up and bang, 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 bang. We have to sing properly. Man say one thing with old cars, they keep them very clean. You see the older cars, I feel the reason why people not building out new cars, I feel people don't like, the new cars, them not got no character, bro. Older vehicles have character. Medalist. Every edition of medalist is a different car. It's a different medalist. You understand? Lancers, Civics, where's there is a build out back in the day? Bluebird. We even see men build out 280C already looking crazy. All them vehicles there was different vehicles, bro. Box Lancer. You understand me? What is van name? The Nissan van? A 720 are the name of the van there? Nissan 720, I think are the name of the van. Crazy van. You understand? They used to build them this a lot back in the day. With the King Cab and them kind of thing there, so crazy vehicle. 120Y. You understand me? Them vehicles had character. Sunny, B11 Sunny. What else me say come up? Build out nice. I try go back in my mind, remember. These Uzu van and them, they used to use them, they said to build out nice. Right, let me see if we go park up this load and call it. Cifero. The other time when the Cifero and them was popular, them people in love for build out the Cifero, them Cifero in bad. All you had to do was just color Cifero and put on some nice chromes. And that was it. Cifero didn't need no kit, no nothing. That the kind of, I think the first Cifero in Trinidad and Tobago I'm speaking about. That car then I need nothing. You just get a nice color that suits it. And you do some on some accurate rims and that's it. I'm gonna hit this shrub behind. Gosh, I'm messing up this. Alright, well, let me kind of come forward and then see. What other car remember that them fellas used to build out back in the day? I'm trying to tax my mind. I see all kind of different vintage come up from Trinidad that I don't know nothing about. I never seen them in my life. Back in the day. Fellas used to do a lot of work. Gosh, you know when you go, everybody call it the same. Lights, DVD screen, chrome rims on every vehicle. Back in the day, what was supposed to look like a tuner, the men them make sure it look like a tuner. So we see some crazy Civic, Honda Civic come from Trinidad, under some alloy rims, big alloy rims, big spoiler. Back in the day when we used to do it that kind of way, the crazy, graphic down, crazy mad. Greetings, Raiden one. Big up yourself, Raiden, thanks for passing through. I know I got shut off the stream, you know. Raiden, thanks for all the C16 song, I'm loving it, man. Loving the C16 song. So guys, if you follow our songs, remember to check out Raiden Engine and Transmissions on Steam Workshop. He there in the chat right now. This is the man where do up the songs to all the trucks on them. That's the reason why I could have my C16 running on all the trucks. Redden is the man responsible for that. Right? So he came to my stream must be over 5 years ago. Or could be 2-3 years ago, somewhere in the middle of the thing. And just asked me, brother, I know want songs for your truck? I'm like, yeah, when me know want songs. Them time I wasn't running no songs. He said, yeah man, just come and check me on the Steam Workshop. I'll give you songs to your truck. And I just got to fall in love with the C16 and that was it. History in the making. You understand? Anyway guys, we have to finish off the stream because we're out of time, right? Shut off the truck. You couple the load. Right guys, so we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $26,478 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.